Reporting live from the city of steel, where it's realer than real. Stay in your lane, dog, this killer be killed. And we can tell you how dead broke feel. We done struggled for real, and the shorties ain't got no chill. Young bucks running wild because the old heads tired. Shooting after shooting, got the hood on fire. North side hot, but the east side blazing. Pittsburgh real, this the city I was raised in. I wanna make it out, but I'm feeling like I'm caged in. My uncle like 50, still trapping out the days in. Trips out of town make me love my city more, but we don't love each other, dawg, we rather go to war. I was down bad poor when they put me on this tour. I'ma tell you from the door, I'm too hard to ignore. Heart pure, I'ma blow like TNT. We could bring it to the table, shout out TMZ.
All right, y'all, we're here with our first guest, Mr. George, the owner of the Buzz, the Energy Bar, right here in Toronto. What's up, George? How you doing, man? Welcome to the show, man. I'm glad you come sit at the table with us. We ain't got the table, but we got your bar. We sitting at, man.
Definitely,
you know what I mean? Talking about you, what you got going on, man?
A little bit of everything.
I see, man. So I see you got big things going on. Like I said, I like your establishment. I like what you're doing. I like what you're bringing. You showing the youth different things that you can do in life. You know what I mean? So tell us where you started at with this whole concept of the Buzz and just everything that you're doing. Give us a little bit of a rundown.
Oh, man. So it goes back to 2005, I would say. I got incarcerated, came home in 2009, and the idea was to be a personal trainer.
Okay.
I'm going to make some money, I'm going to get paid, got certified while I was in. Went to LA Fitness to get a job as a trainer and found out they was going to pay me $6 a half an hour, something like that for a session. But they was charging people like $40, you know what I'm saying? So I knew there wasn't no money in it.
Okay.
I said, well, where's the money? You know what I mean? They told me that you had to sell the memberships. So I said, cool, sign me up. I'm in. I'm going to go ahead and sign up. Boom, found out it's all right. But to make the money, you had to run the facilities. You know, you had to be the general manager. You had to be the boss. Gotcha. You know what I'm saying? So I said, what's it going to take for me to get one of these? They said, well, we opening up one in North Hills. And I'm like, I'm in. What I got to do? You know what I'm saying? So I just took my hustle, man, to a whole other level. Making a long story short, just to fast forward, I ended up opening up the LA Fitness in North Hills. Okay. You know what I'm saying? My first check was over $10,000.
Gotcha.
Just from gym membership. So I said, wait a minute, we on to something here. You know, make a long story short, to fast forward from there, I was still at LA Fitness, but I was miserable, bro. I made 6 figures, but I was working 10, 12-hour shifts of busting my ass. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't just we're going to pay you 6 figures to be a general manager. We're going to pay you $30,000, but you can make a potential with this bonus. You know what I'm saying? So it was type of, you don't work, you don't eat. And I love that because that's how all my jobs been. Make a long story short, man, fast forward again, man, we got to about 2014, and I was tired, bro. Like, last thing I wanted to do when I left that gym was stay there for another hour or two to work out. You know what I'm saying? And I was the guy in there working out. After an hour, I had the key. I could do whatever I wanted to do, but I wasn't eating right. You know what I mean? Things like that. So I just, one day I said, you know what? I'm tired of it. I'm going to do something about it. And I started working out and really eating proper. You know what I'm saying? When I started eating proper, I was the guy that went to GNC and would go spend $400 or $500, but I didn't know what I was getting. You know what I'm saying? They're going to sell you whatever they need to get rid of. Because they're doing the same thing I'm doing, commission-based, right? So my buddy, who was my personal trainer at the time at LA Fitness, moved to Florida. Okay. He moved to Florida. He sent me back a picture, and he was cut up. He holding a canister of Herbalife, bro. And I'm like, yo, whatever that is, I'm in. Count me in. Make a long story, he ain't signed me up, and I ran with it, and I'm here now, man.
So would you say he didn't sign you up?
He did not.
Wow.
He did not. He's sick to this day.
And to our younger viewers, you hear that? He didn't stop. Just because his man didn't do what he thought he was going to do or what he said he was going to do, he didn't stop. He kept going. You know what I mean? Like I said, you know what I mean? It's like you blew up. You was like yeast after that. You was like, and I understand that coming from where we come from and, the streets and coming from jail, it's like, yo, okay, it gave you more fuel. You was like, forget this.
Get it.
I'm going all the way in. Since you want to play me in this lane, I'm going to show you should have never played me.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I understood where you went from that. So now, now you into the drinks. What stands your drinks out better than the competitors that's already around?
So first of all, I don't look at no competitor.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? There's no such thing as competition to me. We can set up next door to anybody else. You feel what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
What you can get at the competitor, you can't get me.
Gotcha.
You feel what I'm saying? That energy, my vibe, that you're not going to get that.
The wholesomeness, that
wherever else
gotcha.
you want to go.
Gotcha.
You know, I don't say other names of businesses and things, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
Other places, I don't look at competition, man.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We stay in our own lane. We get to the people. We help the community. We make an impact, and that people want to be here.
Okay, now how do you come up with your flavors? Like, where do you come up with different flavors? Because I see you got many different flavors on your menu. Do you go by a regimen? How do you come up with the flavors of what you do?
When we first started in Bellevue, so Bad Bellevue opened up 2019 in October, and that was right before COVID and everything happened. We had a basic list of things, regular recipes. And Amber, my co-owner of VAB, partner, she's like a mixologist, bro. Like she just, people come in and like she knows. They say they want something, and she just creates it.
Okay.
And then we just ran with it from there, man. So it ain't nothing you can't have, because when you eating and you want to lose weight or whatnot, you want to eat. You still want to eat all your favorites. So when our clients say they want to eat something like a Scooter Crunch, we're going to make them a healthy Scooter Crunch.
Gotcha.
So it still tastes good.
Gotcha.
So all you got to do is play with the flavoring, man, and really get it where it needs to be.
So with my fat self, I come and want a sweet potato pie, I can get you.
Listen, man, I'm working on chicken and waffles. You see what I'm saying? I'm
So
trying to get this thing down pat where it's really like crazy.
Gotcha.
But you feel what I'm saying? So yeah, sweet potato pie.
Yeah, whatever you got a sweet potato for.
You know what the good thing about your shakes and about Herbalife, not only is it healthy, but it fills you up.
It's a meal replacement.
Yeah, like literally, like people be like, oh, you're just gonna eat that shake. Like, yeah, this is
That's
my
it.
meal.
That's all I need.
This
Next
is
2-3
my
hours,
meal. I ain't
I'm
gonna
in
be
the bed.
hungry.
Absolutely.
And see, y'all two more familiar with this.
So is this Herbalife based? Like
yes.
Okay.
Everything
so
we do use is Herbalife based.
So even though he didn't sign you up, you found a way to get in anyway. And that's why he's mad, because if he would have signed you up, he could get a little cut out of everything.
He'd be getting his 5%.
Yeah, exactly.
He ain't getting nothing.
So now everybody understands why your man's a little mad he ain't signed you up.
There it is.
Yeah, but it also shows that you were stronger, and you said, you know what, you took that adversity and just turned it all the way into something positive.
Absolutely.
And that's the problem with, a lot of our youth in the city, they don't understand that. Just because adversity comes don't mean give up, don't mean stop, don't mean none of that. It means keep going. It means because a Rome wasn't built in a day.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying? And they went through so many different things to get it built.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So anything worth having, you got to go through the struggle. You got
to. So even though you didn't sign up under him, did you sign up under someone else, or did you go directly to the source?
Well, what happened was I was doing something else online, a whole nother business at the time, and one of my partners had signed up under me. Was already doing it. I asked him, I was like, yo, I'm about to order some Herbalife, man. You know anything about that? He's like, yo, I do that too. I'm like, all right. So I just sent me his link. I signed up under him.
So you have to sign up under somebody?
To get the products, yes.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm asking.
Yes.
For our viewers, if they do want to be a part of Herbalife.
So I signed up with somebody to get a discount. That's what it was.
Gotcha.
I didn't sign up for the business. I didn't sign up for no other reason but to get my products and to get a 25% discount. That was it.
That's it. So basically, y'all, if you in the street watch, basically he signed up for the connect. He didn't sign up. That was all he wanted. It was the product and the way he had to go about it to get it. You know what I mean? And that's what we talk about hustling. If you come from the streets, you turn that street mentality into something else. You know what I mean? You take that, I got to go get the drug connect. This is the connect he had to go get the Herbalife connect. You know what I'm saying? It's the same way.
Unlimited supply.
And you don't go to jail.
And you don't go to jail. You know
Still selling powder. Still out the trunk. And I got all the flavors.
Exactly. You know what I mean? The legal way. Legal. You know what I mean?
And all the people on Herbalife to be wanting to like cheat or whatever, you can come in here. He can look out for you. You know what I'm saying? Because I know it's a bunch of you on Herbalife.
So now you got
Be quiet.
You got several locations, right?
Yeah.
So this is the Buzz out here in Tarentum, right?
Correct.
Is there another location for the Buzz?
So what happened was we started with, like I said, Vab Bellevue. That's the original location. And the goal before COVID was to have 10 of these, you know what I'm saying, by the end of 2020. As y'all know, COVID hit, and then you couldn't really do no real estate. You couldn't even look at properties. You weren't even allowed in nothing. So we had to adapt and just get VAB booming to the best of our ability to survive COVID and then make it to the next level. And then once the weather broke, boom, and we started opening back up. there was a lot of more opportunity. You see what I'm saying? We look at what we want it right now. But we don't know that the big man got another plan for it. You feel what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And if I would have went in and rushed and bought up all these storefronts at that time, I would have been paying so much more. And would have been paying more for like build outs and stuff like that. Now you can get an ice cream shop or somewhere like this place that already has the plumbing already done. That saves you $7,000 to $10,000 off the bat right there.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
So right now, besides this location, what's the other locations that you have?
So we have Vibe Bellevue, that's what started. We came out here. Now we also got a bunch in build out right now.
Okay.
So as I say build out, meaning that we already got the lease signed. It's happening. Just a matter of time with permits and everything. Because even with the health department, everything is still behind. So it can take anywhere from 6 to 9 months for just permits.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And then dealing with the city, you got way more different permits. You know, architectural designs they want. It's just so much more. So if you're watching, y'all looking to do something, I advise you to go to the suburbs because the rules, regulations ain't as strict as in the city, and they hit you for everything.
And you know we talked about that before, and it's because they're trying to regenerate the city.
Absolutely.
And that's why, like in home, we brought that up on a couple shows before. You got to buy up the block. They won't let you just buy one.
Buy like 10 houses.
You know, they got to buy 7 to 10 houses before you can buy one in the city. So that's what they're trying to do all throughout the city. So you're right. You're absolutely right. It's made easier because they want us to move and bring our businesses out in the suburbs. Absolutely. So that's why it's like that.
So we're Penn Hills is being built right now. Southside is being built right now. McKeesport is being built right now. Duquesne should be open any moment. You know what I'm saying? It's a matter of time. So, yeah, man, we're just glowing and growing. And that's it.
I'm glad to see that, man. And I'm glad to see coming from where we come from, you know, and I talk about that a lot with myself, coming from behind those walls or those fences, and then coming out here to back to this reality. Right. We took that fuel and that fame and said, you know what? I'm going the other way.
Absolutely.
And a lot of young brothers can't take that fuel and fame like that and go the other way. They still want to be in this. And like we had talked before the show got started, we still live the same lifestyles, being legal. And that's a message to show these young boys, like it's not about the drugs no more. It's about having something so you see your kids raised and you see your money prosper and grow. You know what I mean? So that's another reason why I looked into you and I wanted to have a location on the set with you because we got a lot in common. Right. You know what I mean? And we're racing to the top. You know what I mean? And I can't wait to get into these drinks. Let's get right into them. All right, so now we back. You know what I mean? What's this drink that you just made? If we just saying that what is it? A Ram Blast. Ram Blast. That's what it was. The Ram Blast. It looked like a Ram Blast. With B12, you said, right?
Ram Blast with the B12 pomegranate booster.
And you came up with this from what, the school?
So let me tell you. So this came about from actually, I was selling iced tea in the cold. So in January, before we opened Vibe, we was actually selling gallons of tea, and I was selling it for $4 a cup. Gotcha. I would go to Get Go because they had ice, had my own cups and everything, and I would sell this. So I was selling Blue Lagoon in the beginning. It was called Blue Lagoon. I was selling it out my trunk, making $6,000 a month just from selling gallons for $25, and the rest is history.
I see. Blue Lagoon, this
good as hell.
Good as shit. Hey, I can see. I had to be careful because y'all said it's gonna keep me up.
And listen, you might not even know that this is good for you. That's
the thing. Because it tastes like it's full of sugar.
So the crazy
but
part
it's not.
No sugar in it. It's sugar free, low in calories, low in carbs. You know what I'm saying? And it's good for you. There's no crash. You know what I'm saying? You'll definitely be up. You know what I'm saying?
Because I hate that Red Bull crash.
Well, you get that crash. You know what I'm saying? You don't want that.
Yeah.
You want to be full of energy. But the B12 also helps with mental focus. So it ain't just for you to go work out. It's for whatever you got going on. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah. Hey, man, listen. You got to come holler at the buzz. Get you a Ram Blast. This thing is, man.
And you got these. You have these in your other locations too, but they're probably different names, right?
Absolutely. So in Vibe Bellevue is the Blue Lagoon. It's the household fave. Can't go wrong with it. Strawberry cheesecake, banana puddings, all your favorites. You name it, you can definitely get it.
So now, where can they find you at, George? Where can they go social media based and all of that?
So I highly recommend y'all check me out on Instagram at Dr. Pittsburgh. That's Dr_Pittsburgh. Vibe Bellevue, Vibe_Bellevue on Instagram. The Buzz 724. We also got Fresh 412. That's going to be the Penn Hills location. And we got Good Vibrations also on Instagram. So check us out on all of those, and you'll just be able to stay tuned to what's to come. And we got a lot more coming, man. Like I said, the plan was to have 10 of these We got 7 leases signed, and brother had these places up and rocking and rolling. We'll definitely have 10 by summer, you know what I'm saying? And just,
I see it. Just by
it's going to happen, man.
It's Ram Blast. You know, this is my first time having one of these, and I see it because it's flavor.
I can't wait to
Yes, it's flavor, yo.
So I got a secret for y'all, man. I was waiting because, you know, y'all was saying about, you know, Homewood and buying the block and things like that. And they definitely done bought a block in Homewood. Okay. And all I'm going to say is a possibility you might be seeing me a little sooner than later.
I know that's right. I know that's right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So people call us daily, and you know, they want what we have because it's a great impact in the community. It's showing people healthy stuff. And, you know, somebody, you know, fat or obese ain't going to go looking for a healthy spot, but they will go look for a Dairy Queen. So if I can show you a smoothie that's like this and tastes like this, and it's low carbs, low in sugar, low in calories, but still got that taste,
I'm going to come every day to get it. They're going to come feed that craving.
They come to get that energy in. And while they're sitting in here, we get to talk and get to know you and help you mentally also, because it's all about mindset. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And I appreciate it, man. And for having us come out here, man, and also being on the show, I wanted to give you an embroidered Pittsburgh TMZ podcast shirt, man. You know what I mean? Thanks for coming to sit at the table, man. And we definitely going to be doing more things together, man. And hey, do you sell merchandise like the Buzz t-shirts and stuff like that?
Yeah, so I get beat up about that every day, man. Like, literally, man. Right now, we just got the, you know, as you can see, man, these are what is they doing? I can't forget the name of it. Oh, New Era.
New Era, yeah.
5950. So, you know what I mean? We got the official joints for us when we here, but we got those coming too.
Okay. So is this coming soon then, basically,
coming
merch?
Soon,
okay.
Man.
All right. Appreciate you, Jordan. I appreciate everything you're doing, man. And keep doing it, man. Keep going to the top, man. Cheers to you, baby. Here's to the Buzz, man. Definitely come out and see him, man. I usually don't talk highly of, you know, these energy drinks, but this place, this is the real, like he said, whatever flavor you think you want at a Dairy Queen, this is where you need to come, the Buzz or any other of his establishments that he have around the city. Stay tuned. We got more to come.
Like, I close my eyes with this shit. Look, I'm not the same. I won't pretend this. Last year I dealt with all my problems with some Hennessy. There's devil on my shoulder. In my face, I know he tempted me. In my bag filled with stab wounds, friends that turn to enemies. Good dude, but somehow she always made me the villain. Everything I do is for her, shit, I don't get it. Shorty got a past, but never would treat her different. Feeling like my feelings don't matter, but see, I listen. Typed out the message, got busy, forgot to send it though. Never know how much my feelings don't matter, fuck them though. Fried, lay in the bed, stare at the ceiling, yo. And shorty say I'm cold, but really, I got some feelings, yo. My brother, he got 25, he just might do life though. Young and he was kicking in doors, shit, he was cut though. Me, see, I was cooking the pots, call me Augusto. Started from the bottom, but damn, it's looking up though. My girl, she got cancer, yeah, fucked up the family. Lately, I've been crossing screens and they can't stand it. LA, Miami, Vegas, I couldn't plan this. The day I lost Cody, that shit, it had me damaged. Last year, I started Swavey, all these accomplishments. The girl rockin' Swavey right now, give her some compliments. Lately, I'm so confident. This rap shit is cool, but underwater, I'm drowning in. This rap shit is cool, but underwater, I'm drowning in.
All right, y'all, this is the segment of the show where we do 5 minutes of fame. And man, my man Rob G's, his family, he been here several times. He's back again. He just did Villains. Man, that thing was fucking off the chain, man. I really like that, man. Boy, you just keep getting talented, man. You got a lot of things to go down, man. So let's get started, man.
That's the plan, man.
So what's up? What you got going on, man? This is the last time we seen you. Was here in the beginning. Now we're at episode 19,
Yeah, I know
you was here in the middle, too, remember?
I did. Trick
Yep.
Lucy.
Yep.
I think the first time I came here, I was with La Nucci and Alicia. We did Boosie Chick.
Yeah.
And I came back here with Chick Lucci. Since then, we got locked and loaded with Swavey. We started off when COVID first happened, and then they kind of had like a little downfall, and then I just kind of like hit the green light, and everything's just been locked in.
Yeah.
You know, so I went from when I left here the last time, I went to LA, I went to Miami twice, I was in North Carolina in Winston, I was in Las Vegas, I climbed a mountain, and I did a music video out there. I went back to New York.
Hold on, slow down. You climbed the mountain. You can't even jump over.
No, yeah. I legit. So
you climbed the mountain like.
Climbed the mountain.
Yeah,
So
you said I'll climb the mountain.
Yeah, like everybody doesn't just climb mountains. So we wasn't just gonna jump over that.
So what happened was my dude DJ Saw, he went to IUP with me. He had hit me. He told me to come out to Vegas. So when I came out there, I had a film crew. We had like 4 or 5 cameras on me. So he took me. I thought we were just gonna shoot the video in the desert, flat. Mm-hmm. No, it was an hour climb. And I had flip flops on at the time. And I had Air Forces on, brand new Air Forces on with the white pants on and a little shirt, and I couldn't get those dirty.
Yeah.
So I climbed the mountain with some forces, and it took about an hour to get up there. The video was amazing, but it was kind of crazy.
Did you do some of that on Instagram? Did you show some of that?
Yeah, I did that.
on
Yeah,
Instagram?
the video was. A lot of people thought it was a green screen, and I was like, no, that's just dedication. I really climbed it. We came back. I don't know if I went to Miami first, but I went to New York. I shot a video in Times Square. So we just been bouncing around, and right now I got a huge movie with Reese Youngin. We just started filming last week. I didn't even drop the project or the song or anything like that. So
y'all hearing it here first. He got, you know what I mean? You heard him.
Stay like the Lord.
Reese Youngin, man.
It's called Juliet. I really like that name. I'm real passionate with my music. I like to tell stories, and I just kind of like to relate to my own life.
Okay.
So Juliet was something that.
So is it a short movie or is it like?
It's a real movie.
So okay.
I die in the end. With Pittsburgh, I see a lot of.
Don't give it away.
No, you one of those.
Listen, I just say cause we wanted to be like I really don't do music videos where I'm just performing no more. That's not really my thing. I kind of like to tell stories. And this one, it has the sentimental, it has the definite, and it has every part of the film to keep you locked and loaded. Because when you first turn on videos, people watch the first 10 seconds, they get boring, and then turn them off.
Exactly.
We want you to be locked in to the end of it.
So is it a movie or is it a music video?
It's
or
a music video.
Is it like a Beyonce, like how she brings her stuff out, like it's a mini movie?
It's a mini movie.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
why. That's
okay.
why I was saying the same thing.
Well, yeah, that's
because
why
I was thinking y'all would really move you like
is it a
an
movie
hour and a
script?
half.
No.
Yeah.
It'll be like 4 minutes. It'll be
Okay.
a couple cuts. You ever seen Mr. and Mrs. Smith?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, like the Get Rich or Die Trying, like when 50 did that, where he did a little mini movie on bringing it in.
Just know, like, if you've seen Mr. and Mrs. Smith, we really acted this out. We brought, I had 2 cameramen. I had Combat Taylor with me, and I had Trip 6 with me. And this was one of the stressfulest things I've ever done was to really act and find somebody that could act well, and it brought me on. And I'm excited. This is probably one of the best films I've ever done.
Kind of like Dre doing ad-libs today.
Yeah.
She was trash here today.
Yeah, I just want to let y'all know.
He was trash.
Hey, and not to take away from, but I understand what you're saying. Like that, man. That shit it gets harder. You know what I mean? When you think as an artist, and I learned that today, going in the booth with a real producer, and you having to do those ad libs and different things, it's harder than what you thought. So I like you just said, it was one of the hardest things you did, and I can't say that was, but it was hard. Trying to get it how Stevie wanted me to get it.
Yeah, he got
Shout out to Steve.
I think
he was in it for 2 hours for his ad-libs.
Things are getting a little bit easier for me because, like...
Then we scratched him.
Some of the most stressful things is putting everything together. Like, also with the brand, I got Marlena to help me out with the brand. Like, but like with the music, like I never really had anybody helping me. Like setting up the videos, being in the studios, writing the scripts out. And now I got a team, and everybody's playing their position and playing their part. So it made the film so much easier than anything else I've ever done. So I appreciate that.
And I mean, like we talked before when you were here, and we already knew once we came to do your set, 5 Minutes of Fame, that you were going to have a lot more to talk about. And you do. You got the clothing brand. You got the movie with Reese Youngin. You touring around. You Instagram. I mean, you're that the whole Swavey movement is just blowing up, man.
We're already looking at stores. That like the Swavey has been tough. Even through COVID. Even when, like I said, when COVID first started, we was doing the jean jackets, we were doing the hats, we were selling the pants. I want to get into the Swavey water. I want to get into things that are more essential. But yeah, like I want to get into things, and we're already taking over. Like, cause I know I study brands, and there's a lot of brands here in Pittsburgh, but when I step out, I always see somebody in a jean jacket. I always see someone in a shirt. Swavey's it's in majority of the music videos that you will see in Pittsburgh. I was just in a Fed to God music video that he got coming out. I think it's UFO or something else like that. Swavey's in that. So Swavey's just completely taking over. Our next biggest step is just going global, you know, and open up this store and letting know that Swavey is for everybody. You know, like we have the My Skin Swavey, you know, we have the It's Good to Be to Me Today. It's both basically showing awareness because a lot of people ain't happy in their own skin.
Gotcha.
You know, and that's what is important. So we have every ethnicity in just this brand, you know, and we, you know, like with the My Skin Swavey, you know, like a lot of people they're using Snapchat filters, you know, because they think they need to be beautiful that way. You're already beautiful the day you're born, you know. So that's what we're trying to promote, you know, and just we almost went into an athletic wear, but we want to stay street, you know. We want to stay urban, and we want to come to the culture.
Okay. Now, and you basically broke it down because I was gonna say what sets Swavey aside from the rest, and that's basically what you just said. You know what I mean? And I mean, I love Swavey. You know what I mean? I love the way the whole movement stands for. You know what I mean? And it's kind of like you're reinventing swag. And that's the new word, Swavey. Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Right away, so you always stay Swavey. You know?
Exactly. So you know what I mean? So I love that, man. And I love what y'all doing. I'm going to keep bringing y'all back and keep working with y'all, man. And I just can't wait for the world to see you just everywhere, man. That. Everywhere. Because I know you got a store to bring. Y'all whole crew got a store and all of y'all. You know what I mean? And I love just the movement y'all got.
The whole meaning with Swavey it's really a part of anything. Like, this is Swavey, you know. I woke up feeling Swavey, you know. Like, everything is Swavey, in my opinion. And it's a part of the conversation, you know. But it's really a family, and it's not just me. It's not just Marlena, you know. It's everybody. Everybody that shows up, and you ever seen them with me. It's Swavey, you know. Like, we're just one huge family.
Yeah, and like where we at, the buzz, it brings the energy. Yeah. So, you know what I mean?
I'm feeling Swavey, like, right now. You know, I feel Swavey. You know?
So what about y'all? Y'all got anything y'all want to ask him? Anything y'all see that, you know what I mean?
When I went on your Instagram, you know, to find out who you were, because I didn't know who you were. I went on, and I like that you have your site with your brand and with your clothing line. With your clothing line now, is it handmade? Because, like, I see, like, you know, on the back of the jean jackets, it kind of looks like it's painted.
Yeah.
So are they handmade, or are they like
everything? So like when we started, like anything you've ever really seen on the website or Instagram, it's all done from us. It's all organic. It's all in the house. We do everything from the pressing, the shipping, the orders, everything.
So what she mean is like y'all don't
paint. We do it painted. All this. Like, this is a beginner jacket. This is nowhere near done.
Okay.
You know, this is something I wanted to bring on just to show y'all. But like everything is, we do everything from the paint, from everything you see on these jackets. Gotcha. You know, I started with like a bunch of women's jackets, and I lowballed them because people didn't realize how many hours that I put into this. And Marlena would see me, I was up all night, you know, drawing on these jackets, and people would like try to lowball me on the jackets, which was cool. You know, I started giving them away, and then I wanted to get back more into like why is Yeezy. You know, it's easy, you know, because he puts a price on there, and that's what it's going to be, you know, like, and I'm not lowballing myself, you know, I'm not putting myself out there to be like, this is worth, no, I know what I'm worth, you know, so I want my brand, and if you get it, majority of those times, it's a one of one, you can't get it nowhere else. Like a jacket like this, I did this with all the art. You ain't gonna see that on nobody else, and I think that's why people.
See, that's
why I liked your site. Like, that's what grabbed my attention. Like, this looks like a one of one piece, and that's what I personally like. I want to wear something that I know 100 other motherfuckers don't got it.
Exactly. And it's directed. People don't realize that a lot of our merch is for women. You know, a lot of like the jean jackets and stuff. Like, we do a lot of guy stuff. You know, we haven't had the support from the male audience. You know, it really started with the women audience. They supported us like from the very beginning. You know, and a lot of that stuff is for the women. We coming out with a lot more stuff for guys. You know, but we're just kind of like very.
Now let me ask you this: since you're saying for the guys and the guy support, excuse me, what about the fat guys? A lot of these designers do not have stuff for the fat guy. We do not want the skinny jeans.
Because his jacket looked like an extra medium.
Yeah, like I was picturing myself in one of them, and I said, "Damn, dude, we got one for the big guys." You know what I mean? And even the big women. You know what I mean?
So listen, that a girl snapped on me in the club one night. She came to me. She didn't snap. She and I felt where she was coming from because she appreciated their brand and she, you know what I mean. And she wanted to see more people that look like her. You know. And the question was for me is like, do you want to shoot like tomorrow? Like anybody can be in Swavey. I'll put you on the website, anything like that. The thing is that you didn't ask me, and I asked plenty of people to be in these photo shoot paid and all that. They didn't want to do it. So now, and then it made me second thing. I was like, she's not irritated. She's irritated because she likes the brand. She just wants to see XXLs.
Exactly.
You know, so that made me switch up the game. You know, so now we have whatever size you need. I got 2 jackets right now being sold in that are big jackets. You know, so we're for everybody.
Okay, and that's what because a lot of people aren't catering to the bigger
and that's
crowd.
the problem.
And that's the problem. All these designers are coming out and they forget there's
like little skinny people, like
you know what I mean. And all men don't want those skinny jeans.
No,
there's nothing wrong with them. But big guys don't want that. Our thighs are too big. They have on some little ass skinny jeans.
And most of the people trying to put on it be like the bigger guys in the NFL. You know, like the James Connors and stuff like that. So we have gotten into like you're going to see a lot of bigger people in these jackets and these hoodies, you know, because like I said, it's for everybody. You know, like this jacket's little because I'm little, you know. But
and
like,
I want one.
I got something for you.
Yeah, and I want something
for you. I got something for you.
Yeah. So that's the thing, man. And I want to congratulate you and everything you're doing. Phil, did you have something you want to ask him?
Oh, man, you know, I know Rob.
Yeah, I know. So, but you know,
he was a cameraman one time. People don't even
remember
that.
We know that.
Cameraman here.
So you know, we got long relationships. That's what it's about, building long-lasting relationships, man.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And I just want to say thanks for coming out. Where can they find you? Where can they find your merch? All of that.
So listen, you can find me obviously Rob G's. That's with 2 Z's. It's kind of irritating when you only put 1 on there, because y'all know me. And you know, it's 2 Z's, Rob G's, and that's with a J. I'm the only one out there. It's on Google. You can find me anywhere. And that's on all platforms. Swavey, that's more important. It's SWAVEY. That's just funny because somebody tried to steal our wave in Miami. You know, I had to check that. But yeah, SWAVEY, SwaveyCB.com or on Instagram.
And now that you brought that up, make sure y'all viewing. If you coming out with something, patent your shit. Go copyright it. Make sure
LLCs is so important. I tell you.
Yes, because these motherfucking stars and people that y'all don't think they got fake accounts. They watching what we're doing and what we're talking about, and then you'll see your shit on something.
And then they blocked me.
Yeah,
they don't even get me started. Like I found somebody hit me up. He's like, "Yo, this looks like your brand." You know, they try to spell it a little bit different. I was like, "No, it's we the only Swavey. There's only one Nike. There's only one Buzz. Exactly. There's only one Swavey." I don't play none of that. Exactly. You know, so like I was reaching out. He blocked all my accounts. I was like, all right, cool. I went to Miami even to look for him. You know, because we could have had a conversation like, this is me. You know, like I don't care if you spell it different, but when we pop, there's only gonna be one Swavey, and that's us.
All right. So listen, y'all, this is 5 minutes of fame. This is where you come on, you show the world what you got. You got 5 minutes to show your talent, and that's what my man Rob G's, every time Swavey come through, that's what they do. So you could be next. We on location. This is Shiesty TMZ Summer. We're all over the city. We could be coming to you next. You never know. So stay tuned and keep subscribing, yo. I want to send a shout out to our sponsor. Shout out to Savoy. Shout out to Chuck Sanders. Man, keep doing what you doing. You supplying the community with a place to be safe. And man, tell the police stop hating on you, man. Stop hating, man. And yo, we just did a smash performing banger that y'all are gonna hear real soon. It's gonna be on iTunes everywhere with Ruben Rome and Stevie B. We got the new theme music for the podcast, y'all. It's done. It's in the email. Yeah, we lit.
Top.
You know what I mean? So stay tuned. Keep subscribing. We're still giving away the $500. All you got to do is go and subscribe to Pittsburgh TMZ on the YouTube. All you got to do is hit subscribe. And once we get to a number, we all picked in the cast, we're going to give you the $500.
And it's close.
And we're getting closer, man. So stay tuned, man. You never know where you at. Pittsburgh TMZ presents. Come sit at the table.